1.6, 1.4 on top of that. Looks like my koala, who was getting really close to his blink, is going to end up dying. And even under they're going to change forward, and they're going to look for Barrish and Miracles here as well. Just going to hit him a few times. No, not even going to bother. Actually waiting. Get so fast, kid. Kill secure, folks. Kill secure. Kill steal. And all of a sudden, they're going to feed a wall column as well. Oh, that's not the play. Could have actually set that back a little bit sooner. Oh, he takes coming out from RRQ so far. It's just Mineski accumulating control after control. And it doesn't matter what RRQ does, they've got decent disengage, but this Legion Commander pick, really redundant. I would really like to pick up something like a Beastmaster. I really feel like the Beastmaster would have been a really good pick here for having access to the Hawk, having a Boar as well, BKB piercing stun to go through on the Jug. But this Legion pick, yeah, I'm not too keen. But it's not just the Legion pick, it's the overall team movement coming out from RRQ. From what I can see so far, they seem a little disorientated. They don't really know what they're doing. They're trying to finish up the farm onto Koala, who had his Blink Dagger denied twice. They have the Mirana finishing up her Ags, but this Ags completed. They may have to go for some definitive strategy, which is just run Mineski and start getting some of those kills, because at the rate that this game is going and comparing the drafts right now, I am very much concerned about some of these cores on the side of RRQ, because they are really starting to fall behind. They're the same net worth as Raging Potato. He's in 5th position, but he's pretty much the same as Morphling's net worth, and not far off the Mirana. They will finally group up. Moonlight Shadow will be deployed, and they are going to start looking for blood. This is much needed kills here, as they're going to go right after the Slaughter. So that's going to be a kill guaranteed, as well as damage given to Koala. First successful dual kill here. Second, if you want to include the one that didn't give him damage. So this is a step in the right direction, but they're going to have to do a lot more than this. They need to make more use of their assets. There's more around the Blink, more around the Moonlight Shadow. Miracle's coming in from the backline. There's no duel for another 25 seconds. The Miracle's going to come in and try. Instantly goes for the Omni Slash. Just chops him to bits. And they're going to grab another kill as well. Actually, they don't. There's no more kills. They just got the kill that they were after. Now for Mineski, the ones to push down the middle lane. As RRQ, they've lost their Koala. And they're going to go back to the Wildlife Sanctuary to find a new one. So Barish just buffing the tower to do something. But he's just going to get next. He has NB has to blink 18 minutes as a lion. Oh my goodness. Get a blink that early on a support line. You have to have a damn... This pick really not working out in their favor. Oh dear. And they managed to help this lad's gonna have to stay on here. Gets hit again! Oh my goodness, every time he finds an opportunity, just goes in, bam! Does the damage. Yabby, you on the left. I think it did see him, but doesn't really want to go for the commitment yet. Okay, he might be at the ready here, Yabby. Oh, here comes the epicenter. Here we go. Rockets drop. Epicenter gets destroyed. They lose the ball right on the ground. And process is very still dropping very well. Getting stunned out by Kobe. Got the stun. Two minutes for one. TV, but the one will kill him off in the meantime. The top is at the 2-for-1 trade so far. They try and chase Darius. He's not getting hit with the arrow. That was very, very close to do the inner base. Oh dear, here we go. Going crazy. Even our Sand King is throwing barrier strikes in the middle of the base. And unfortunately for our Raging Potato is gonna go. Oh, he's going really, really deep for this. Inside their own base, they just lose heroes so quickly. HP left. They still have nausea and high damage. They have the wall strength, and that just does not feel safe. And Vineski, a little bit 300 HP left. They still damage. They have the wall strength, and even getting rid of the bottle. Oh, it looks like they are pinging. They're pinging because they know that it is coming. Really backed off. The ward may have spotted them at the retreat. So he's still sitting on the high ground. This ward will spot them out once this actually expires. So the surprise may no longer be a surprise because has found Calcazar, whereas the rest of his team is on the higher ground. They're waiting. They know that this roach is happening, but there's coming from the backside. They're orientating up and already got so much time. The rockets deployed, but I think at this point they're just going to lose too much too soon. They've lost Legion Commander right off the bat. Ready Potato still on the high ground. He's waiting. He's ready with the Burrow Strike. He's waiting for that shadow to expire. He managed to climb out that wall. He was channeling, and all of a sudden Calcazar stuck in the middle of the fray. The arrow whisk was not connected to still chasing onto the staircase. He was into the air. He mitigates all of Yabi's damage. But in the back line, he still had this Timbersaw. I don't know how, but alive. 21 Bloodstone charges. Look at the top. Gosh, they're gonna get 3 off the golem, or E-Blade, almost putting off that 12-port Timbersaw, and the nuke's not gonna be enough. And here comes Miracle. Yabi is probably gonna be going down here. He's been bringing out that Miracle. Vampire Calcazar gets ripped to pieces by down, gets hit, gets taken down, and now it's gonna be the whole Mineski lineup being healed up by the healing monster. Unfortunately, very much exposed. RRQ, they really don't have a defense. They've only got this one Legion Commander with a blink. Look at the rest of the team from Mineski. They're trying to hurt them into the base. Black is going to go down without a doubt. They may try to play when they're on the retreat there. They don't have the best hero to do it. Their main DPS is dead. And RR's actually taking the mid T3, so this might have to be in for RRQ. They may have to go for a defensive mid T3 if they want to. But at this rate, Mineski's just going to be able to do whatever they please. Even the Timbersaw hitting the tower. And I think they may safely be able to take Roche now. I mean, that Shadow maybe for another 10 seconds, and between these two, they may be a little bit slow. They need Miracle, but where's Miracle? He's in the enemy base. In the enemy base. Oh, Miracle. He's doing some cheeky things. The rest of his team slowly onto the road. So, that's what he's taking, and it's going to be given to Raging Potato, I think. He's got an iron. This is supposed to be going into Sand King's pockets, I think. They just decided to give it to the lion. Yes, it again. Here. Oh, they managed to cancel the TP there for the Timbersaw. Nothing. Kane's on out of there, and it looks like he's going to be A-OK, but the rest of his team is slowly starting to converge. And this might be bad news for RRQ if they get caught out here. There are 3 heroes here. Go for the Hex. Beautiful purge, and it looks like the lion, beautiful Glimmer Cape. That was a very nice one, saved his life. Well played coming out from Raging Potato. And Jules sprinting in this is going to be one hell of a here, so somehow able to do this. It will absolutely be something to see. Miracle still running in from the middle lane. I think Mineski, they're going to say screw that top lane. Take that middle lane because it is rather low. 464 HP. So we'll go to straight up. There's space for the goal on the possibly die. 2 heroes and a golem. Jules gets hit. The arrow from the tower.
I think it's support. It's going to be offlane Omni Knight, almost certainly.
Offlane Omni, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's position 3 Omni. I'm pretty sure Lalick's always playing that. I don't think they switch it up from there.
That makes
BCZ,
sense.
again, I see it today, but he is famous for one time going that mid Omni. That was pretty baller.
Yes,
all these
I remember
levels.
that. I remember that. What
That was a cool game.
What was that from? God, that was a while ago.
That was
a
a long
years
time
ago.
Yeah.
Star Rider, probably.
Did run earlier in this tournament against, in the open qualifiers against Fantastic 5. Did support. He hit like a 19-minute Midas, so. We'll see. That was with an axe, like someone who can jungle really nicely. So maybe they wanted to do that axe combination because obviously that's super baller with Omni. We might see that.
Well, it's a Drow Ranger now for the Imperial. They thought about it and they opted for Miss Sylvanas here. Not bad to have with the Ogre, as we've seen the Bloodlust. And Drow, I think, works pretty good against just general Warlock strats. You know, with Warlock, there's so much pressure to make those ultimates count. Anytime you make a misstep, the Drow can punish it quite hard. But it really goes both ways. You know, it's
That's
really about
true,
execution.
actually, though. That is a good point, because a lot of teams consider Warlocks to be a good counter against the Drow lineup, but at the same time, if
It's just so... It's just so... recently buffed. I think
Nice one.
undervalued right now. Blinding Light is almost too strong, in my opinion, right now. I think until you play against it, you don't realize how insane it is. But it is like 4 staff radius now. Like, you're knocking people super far, which means your mana leaks are more effective. You're knocking people away from your towers. They're sieging high ground. Area of effects, you're hitting more people with Blinding Light. Like, it's disgusting how effective Coddle can be at defending high ground now.
they have some really nice stuff against it already with the Omni and the Purge, though, but that's intriguing to me that they didn't go back for a starter. Really interesting, because I would think that now, seeing this Keeper of the Light, you might go into something like a natural Manta builder, or someone like Juggernaut who has something to purge off so you can remove the blind.
I think they're looking at it more from the perspective of they need some kind of spammable stun, something that we've talked about a lot. They've got Shadow Demon, which already has good setup, so it should be reasonable that Slardar can find some decent stuns. And on top of that,
It's like we talked about the axe too, like the same idea, right? Where like you do the purify, and then that automatically takes Lolic off of the axe and puts it Lolic off of the Omni and puts it onto RMN.
Right.
So we'll see that.
So you think it'll be Lolic, Slardar off lane?
Yeah.
Now probably like BZZ Warlock, and then support Shadow Demon. So we're looking for an Illidan hero now, most likely.
So.
This is a really weird draft though from Fantastic Five. It's oddly flexible. You know, you could. I don't know why, Trent, but I just feel like they're gonna safe lane Warlock. There's something just in the back of my mind saying safe lane Midas and try to like actually hit this Ags timing we've been talking about,
and like pick a mid hero or something.
Yeah, and they're gonna pick a BZZ hero. Like I think Storm would have been a good last pick here. You know, something like that.
So, double bristle, just running out the quill stacks. You go off lane usually,
and you can't run away from the goddamn bristleback. This is one of the most frustrating lanes to play against.
Yep, it's dire side too, so they can stack up the ancients. They get like pushed near their tower. Coddle just dips out for a second and grabs it. Last pick here, mid hero Alchemist would have been nice, for sure. It doesn't take advantage of the Drought Aura, but who would? Queen of Pain.
Storm's a good ban here. I mean, Wind Ranger.
Ranger's not bad. Baby Knight heroes. Razor, Invoker. Invoker.
I like any of those. What is it? Sure, a BZZ Pugna.
I was actually just say that. I shit you not. I was going to say they might as well just put.
I just felt it, man. I'm